But I'm back, so let's wait to see if anybody pops back in. I'm sorry about that, guys. Now I'm gonna have two videos I'm gonna have to go through and pull hashtag Archibald Kenobis out of. I can't believe that I just did that. I watched it drop and then it reconnected, but it never never actually connected. Okay, there's a few people popping back in. Good deal. I'm so yeah, I'm sorry that was stupid. It literally dropped, reconnected, but never came back. So I'm sorry about that, guys. Um, I don't know if the internet like bounced here or what happened. Um, but y'all seem to be making it back, so thank you. I need to pull up the new feed um, on the computer so that I can see the chats. There we go. There we go. Yeah, let's get the hashtag Archibald Kenobis back in. Um, getting getting messages from people. Your feed shit the bed. Yeah, it did. Um, so get your hashtag Archibald Kenobis in so I can go through and pull it out of two videos. Spooner Crew, hashtag we miss you, Rusty Spoon. Yep. Thanks for somebody putting her in again. I will go through both videos though. They're not that crazy. So yeah, I can't like it's weird for the amount of money that I pay for cable internet. Like I have way too many problems with it. I mean, I know there's storms coming through, but still, come on, this is 2025. They should have that figured out by now. I don't think I'm gonna get this best open tonight. With a bobby pin, well, there's plenty of people here that can teach you how to pick with a bobby pin. I cannot teach you. Cookie edits, hello, welcome. We are doing a giveaway tonight. We're giving away a ring that contains security pins from a lock that I built on my feed last Sunday. All you got to do is hashtag Archibald Kenobi to get entered, and I will be drawn this week, and I will announce it. You'll get a week to reach out to me to claim your prize if you win. It is a size 10. It glows purple, and it contains blue and white opals. It is a pretty ring, as well as security pins. It's not done. I got about 2 hours of maybe an hour and a half of finishing and polishing to get it to where it needs to be before it goes out. But yeah, there you go. Thanks for getting involved. You hate that frickin' pick, Chris. Welcome. Good to see you. Yeah, I was raking it. I really want this to go to control. And it does, I mean, it looks like I'm strangling the lock, but I'm really not. Longbeard, welcome. Those of you that are not subscribed, I'm trying to get to 1,000. It'd be nice if I could get you subscribed. If not, that's fine too. You're still eligible to win the ring. I'd like to get as many people in for it as possible. Tony Quinn, hello. Natalie's Moore, hello. Ritz guys, what is that? This is a lockpicking channel is what this is. Or a failing at lockpicking channel at that too. Lots of new names, hello. But we are giving away a ring that I was building on Sunday night's live feed. In order to win, hashtag Archibald Kenobi. I will be doing the drawing this week. No, these aren't fingers. These are Twinkies. Dean P, hello. Welcome, buddy. That girl, Leslie. What's your question? RB, Jace, hello. Froman, hello. That's what I want to see. Archibald Kenobis. Hashtag Archibald Kenobis. Get you a chance to win this ring that we were building and I am still working on. But it is pretty and it does glow. Everybody likes glow. No stealing. I like puzzles. This is Locksport. It's not just lock picking. It is Locksport. There is a huge community of lock pickers that you wouldn't even know they were lock pickers. Yeah, I remember when Bosnian was just coming out too. So good to see you, Froman. Welcome. I'm glad. It's a UV light. And the ring reacts to UV and emits purple glow. So this ring is being given away tonight. It is a size 10, so if you got smaller fingers, maybe it'll fit your thumb. You did it perfect, Dean. I did not see your question. I'm sorry. I do want to make picks with the glow, maybe some handles. It is, and Rabbi, it is definitely a shame Bosnian stopped making videos because he is the OG. Yeah, I don't have any of the Aaron, I think McNally is as good as he is. I do. Although I'm sure he takes a few runs at a few things, but like the guy bypasses locks, so yeah, I think he is that good. That girl, Leslie, I did not see your question, so I'm sorry, I can't answer it. Archibald Kenobi. Yeah, that's it. Leslie might be playing games. She might not. Maybe she asked me to marry her. Deuce Mortalis, hello. Yeah, respect to the McNally, respect to the lockpicking lawyer. Those guys they are legit. They're a real deal. The real McCoys for sure. Archibald Kenobi hashtags get you entered. And now on to GoP. We've opened Davis a few times. Best, yeah, we'll work on best a little more. I do want it open. As in heart trimmers or hand trimmers? Dean P. Moog Modular. That's a great question. The answer is no, but I do have one sitting right here. I am not advanced enough to get this open. The abloys are quite high level. They are out of my grasp at this point, but I will get into them at some point. Sandra, one hitter. No one hitters. No, that live won't be lost, but thank you for getting your hashtags in. That is what this live feed is about, is giving away the ring. It is a size 10 purple glow, blue opal, 2 shades of blue opal, white opal, and brass security pins. It is a pretty ring, and it will be more pretty once it's finished. We do have it sanded down, but I got at least an hour and a half left on it, and then it will go out. So one of you lucky viewers will win it. Yeah, trimmers usually mean something else. I mean, doesn't just mean you got trimmers. Usually there's something else going on. Come on, let's go, best. Yeah, I'm a big fan of dimples. I got a whole pile of them that I've been working lately. I was trying to work. Right now, the bane of my existence is this damn best lock. Give me a hard time. I have a hard time picking those. We will do a. We got an orange open. Let's get a couple of locks open here before I move on. It's been a while since I picked anything of note, so. We'll do another Avis because I like picking Avises. And then we will do a dimple, and then we'll go to the gold P. Yeah, make sure you bring that shit up, Dean P. You don't want to. You don't want to overlook something that desperately could use some attention. It's funny. I cleaned all these locks off my desk the other day so that I could build this ring, and now I'm putting them back on. I got my wedding band ring sitting here still that I have to work on. That one's still there. But we are not set up to do that stuff via live feed, so I'm not going to try and do that through live feed. And where are we? I like half diamond. I really wish Jimmy Longs would come out with a full-size half diamond. Albuterol definitely give you the shakes. I wouldn't even call that a tremors. I would call that the shakes. Albuterol will do that. See, when you take time off from picking, your skills atrophy very quickly. Wow. There's a lot of feedback in this lock. I love it. I love picking it. This is an Abus 7240. At one point I was able to pick into this lock in seconds, but it's kind of been benched for a while, so we'll reset and try again. It is Lockborn, 100%. Mandy Borders, welcome. Thanks for being here. Yeah, I can rake it open, but I'm not trying to rake it open. This is a fun lock to pick, though. It really is. When you can get it open. When you don't get it open, it's not as much fun. Switch my picks. I like the half diamond in here because it slides under those little tiny pins really well. Because the pins that are in here, they're all spools, except for one. There's 5 spools and 4, or sorry, 5 spools and one check pin. And the feedback it puts out is incredible. But it's been a while since I've picked one, so come on. Remember, hashtag Archibald Kenobi gets you entered to win the ring. It is that time of year. Everybody likes to get new shit, and I like giving it out. Yeah, I'm not going to try for hours on this because I know I can open it in seconds, but it's not playing right now. So, yep, we are definitely able to open. Sometimes you just got to reset everything. I'm definitely putting too much tension on it. That I can promise you. There we go. I am picking an Abus 7240 lock right now. We were building a ring on Sunday, like a piece of jewelry ring, which I am giving away tonight. So if you're interested in winning a piece of jewelry, hashtag Archibald Kenobi gets you entered to win this beautiful Locksport based ring that glows purple. I also sound like Chris Farley, so that's good. Welcome. Everybody that's not generally on my channel, I am trying to get to 1,000 subs. If you don't mind, I could use the help. If you don't want to sub, that's fine too. You're still welcome to participate and hang out with the kids and maybe win that ring. Hashtag Archibald Kenobi. So we are into that. All right. That one can go away. This one can go away. Yeah, I'm going to pick with a Scotch, not too distant future. Christmas is coming. And, yeah. All right. Dimple Lock. Let's see if we can get into there. Yeah, I'm not giving you any cash. I heard you're asking for cash, Zoe. Send me nudes. I'll send you some cash. No nudes, no cash for Zoe. Hashtag Archibald Kenobi. Lisa Kilcourse. Hello and welcome. The one, not two. 90 people, only 22 likes. Yeah, that's how it goes for me. Thank you. Yeah, buddy. Okay. Multi-lock. Interactive key. Pen and pen. I don't have anything where I normally have it, so awesome. Bear with me. Tension wrench and flag. Unfortunately, mortal. Oh, come on now. Why would we say that? There we go. Happy for sure. No nudes, no cash. Rabbi, my man. I'm glad you checked in this morning, by the way. Are there nudes in that safe? Bevan, what's going on? Thank you. Smash it. We can always use the likes. We definitely can use the subs. We do have some safe dials here at the Cheese Grits Lab, but I am not very good at them yet. I'm not really very good at picking locks either, but I sure like doing it. I like hanging out with you guys. That's what I like doing. It's a good time. I feel like I am one pin away from this thing giving me a full set, which is what we're looking for. Because right after the full set comes the full Monty. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it. Corey Just, thank you. Subs are good. Subs are good. Nudes are good too, but subs are good. Yeah, I'm backing it off. Mortal, you are right. This one lock has mushroom pens. It's actually 5 pin and pin mushrooms. So it's a little interesting because if I let off too much, then they start dropping back. It's not like a normal spool where it gets caught up on the other end of it. But and I'm literally applying like zero tension. But we're gonna drop all those pens. I like mushrooms in general. Get blood back in the hands. Zoe the cat wants nudes. Got my chips in the background, and Texas Rebel and Swamp Pecker and Grouchy Lenny. If you guys haven't subbed to them, great channels. Rabbi Pecker, he was given a whopping shout out today by Texas Rebel. He needs some subs. Lord Kodiak as well. Great channels, great pickers. They do compared to Masters. I have some Avises that are pretty cool. I also, I've got a killer pack lock that's being painted by a master artist. I'm not exactly sure what he's going to paint on it, but he is going to airbrush it. He's a phenomenal micro airbrusher, so like he does like crazy paintings on razor blades. So painting a lock is no big deal for him, but when that lock finally arrives, we'll be giving it away for breaking the 500 subscriber mark. And this lock core is going in it. This is a brown belt rated lock. It's a Schlage Primus Everest. It has 0 master wafers in it. So it is 100% pick and skill that's going to get you into it. I've got operation keys that work, and I've got control key that works. So this will be going out. Oh, now watch it not work. Son of a bitch. There we go. Control key works. So this core is going in that lock, and we will be giving it away. So not only will it be an incredibly difficult pick, nice brown belt ranked lock for somebody, it will be a collector's art piece as well. Pack Lock was generous enough to donate the lock to this cause, help the channel out a little bit, help out the artist as well as me, Mr. Cheese Grits and NyQuil. And yeah, so that is happening. We have a good time around here. Austin Wallace, and welcome. Please join us. Hang out, shoot the shit, maybe pick some locks. There we go. Got a little core rotation there. A little core rotation there. A little counter rotation. There we go. We're getting something. And don't get stuck. Don't get tunnel vision and get stuck, because that's what happens. I'm not sure what Steve Leahy's going to do with it. Like, I know he said he was going to do a little bit of it on the live, but it might be too big of a project to do a time lapse. Like, I don't know, he already does he's got a lot going on. Yeah, exactly. I do this because I want to do this. Although a little paycheck would be cool. Okay, there we go. Click on one. Yeah, Steve Leahy's live streams are phenomenal. It reminds me of like the way this community is as far as like the participation and getting involved, and it's just a great hangout. Like I'm working on it, Jose. I'm working on it. It's not a $3 lock. I'm working on it. We are getting close though. I can feel it. Stephen Leahy. Phenomenal artist. Monday nights, 6 p.m. Gives away a painting every Monday. And they're not like shitty paintings either. They're pretty cool. Good morning for Sweden. Nina, welcome. Happy you're here. We are truly international. That's another thing. The ring giveaway does go internationally. I am not going to tell somebody they can't win it because they live somewhere. And I got to set like it is. If you're in Russia, it's going to Russia. If you're in Poland, it's going to Poland. If you're in the U.S., it's easier on me, but it's going to the U.S. Is Stephen Leahy Art, at Stephen Leahy Art. And then there's Stephen, was it Steve Leahy Art, StephenLeahy.com for his website so you can see what he's doing. It is a practice and a feel thing, especially in like locks like this. These are dimple locks. They have keys that look like that. The pins have pins inside of them, so they do that for lack of better visual. But the pins will tell you what's going on sometimes. If you're lucky, they'll talk to you. And we are, yeah. Yeah, there's definitely something hung up because I can let go of it and it doesn't drop, but it doesn't want to go up. So where are we? We got to find the pin. I could not. Jail locks are, it would depend. Maybe an older jail lock. There are people in here that probably could, though, to be honest with you. Locks that are in the jail are designed to not be picked. Like, we'll put it that way. You're in jail, they want to keep you in jail. Yeah, it's a lever lock. Different monster entirely. But, I mean, now they're doing, like, a lot of that shit's electronic now. Yeah, a lot of that shit is magnet. I mean, there are locks to back those magnets up because the last thing you want is a power outage and a bunch of hoodlums getting free. But, all right. Drop all the pins back down, start over. Rabbi, have a good one. Oh, Corey's leaving, not Rabbi. I'm glad you're here, Corey. You have a good night. Come back anytime you want. All right. Reset these pens. Give them a quick scrub. Okay. It's funny. I opened this exact lock in 11 seconds on camera once, and now it's giving me a hard time. Though I haven't really picked these locks in a while. Welcome, twat lickers. Yeah, buddy. Maybe you can come on live with one of us. I'm a big fan of showcasing things that people are into. On this particular lock, I generally go a little higher in the pin that has it. This particular multi-lock, or all my multi-lock clones or multi-locks, that pin seems to be the same one on all of them. It just needs to go a little higher usually. Brad Wilson, hello and welcome. All right. Sean Leake, hi. All right, we're going to have to take a pause and go with an Archibald Kenobi shout out here. The purpose of this feed is to give away a ring that we've been building. We started it on Sunday. We're in a slight false set, so I'm going to drop it. This ring right here, I still have about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours of sanding and polishing. This ring here is going to be given away tonight. Get your entries in. Hashtag Archibald Kenobi wins you this ring, or can win you this ring. It is a size 10. It is pretty. No purchase necessary. If you would like to subscribe, I would love to have your subscription. But no purchase necessary. There we go. We are open. I needed that break. Good. So we have one dimple lock open. Yay! Cheese grits. Sip of my refreshing, not a sponsor, H2O. All right. So, open. I love this lock. It belongs to Broke Picks, but I love it. I got a few more to pick, but I'm not going to pick them right now. I got some buy locks that I can't pick, and I need to get picking on them. We're not going to pick them right now either. We are going go P. That's what you're doing. We are going to go P. These locks can go here. There's go P. Hancock. I love that movie. I am doing fantastic, as Archibald Kenobi would say. I'm doing fantastic. How are you doing? This is the brown belt goal. I would like to get this picked. I've opened it on camera, and I've launched springs from this on camera, and I've almost lost pins for this on camera. I've done everything with this on camera except for get it picked. Yeah. The only thing I can't do with this lock is pick it. So we are going to work on it. This is the next one for my belting submission. I would like to get that one, and then the gold D9. I'd like to get those done soon. I need to get another challenge lock made so that I have a brown belt portfolio of challenge locks. I would rather do the challenge lock than pick 4 of these. Key would definitely be easier, but I do have the keys. The keys for it are right here. this particular lock probably isn't going to rake open. It may. It very well may, but love big titties. Love it. This is chuck vise with small clamp, small rig. Ooh. With a small rig clamp on it. But this is a chuck vise. It is a 3D printed one. You can find the print files for free online if you have a printer. Or you can have one of these beautifully printed ones done for you through 44 Delta. They are reasonably priced. Lock Gobbler. Yeah, buddy. Have a good night, Sean. Thanks for being here. Remember, get your hashtag Archibald Kenobi comment in, please, so that we can get you entered to win that beautiful white and blue opal ring. With the reason why I'm giving a ring away on a Locksport channel is because it's made with security pins from a lock. I put some of these guys in there just to make it lock related. But in the sanding process, I took off the serrations. I figured that was going to happen. But it's okay. It's still pretty. And it glows purple. Who doesn't love glowing purple? I am not a master lock anything. Mr. Mark, hello and welcome. I am a simple Locksport enthusiast that is working my way through the Lock Pickers United belt rankings. I am working on a brown belt, lockpicking belt, similar to a karate belt, but in lockpicking. We are picking on a Gold P brown belt lock, which is, for me, this is a difficult lock. For Mr. Eagle Lockpicking, yeah, he owns now the world. I actually got to say this out loud. Congratulations to Eagle Lockpicking, my brother. Thank you so much for being part of my community, but congratulations on owning, like, was it 5 lockpicking world speed records at this point on high-end locks? Archie Balls, Kenobi, Lord Kodiak, hello. Good to see you. Texas Rebel gave you a shout out today. Awesome shout out. I gave you a little bit of a shout out, just bringing it up. Everybody needs to subscribe to Lord Kodiak too, please. Who's asking about the ring? Yeah, I'm giving it away. Austin Wallace, if you go into my live feeds on my YouTube channel, Sunday night, the whole live is making 2 rings. I was supposed to have them finished for tonight, but I got called into work yesterday, so I only have this one partially done. This is the one I'm giving away. The ring itself is black ceramic, and the inlay is made with security pins as well as blue and white opals and purple glow. All right, come on, Gold P. You can't be this damn difficult. Every time I feel like I'm close, it doesn't open. Somebody said, Gold P. That's the lock you want to pick. You want to pick a Gold P for your brown. Yeah, I just want to pick it, period. All right, drop all the pins, reset. Yeah, let's show the ring off again. I like showing this ring off. It is pretty. Kill some lights. It reacts to UV light, and then it glows purple. Yeah, it's a cool ring. It's pretty. Like, I would absolutely wear it. I would absolutely wear it. I like purple. I also like the blue and white opals that are in it. Yeah, another hour or two of sanding and polishing, and that ring will be absolutely breathtaking. Neighborhood boy, what's up, bro? Good to see you. Showing off the ring we were making on Sunday. We are giving it away. By the way, Swamp Picker, congratulations on your win tonight. I didn't watch it, but I did see that. And again, the lock that is coming back from Stephen Leahy is going to boggle minds. So when that goes live, I hope to see everybody participating for that lock, because it is, not only is it going to be a high-end lock to pick, it's going to be a very pretty piece to own. And I'm kind of jealous because I like Steve Leahy art. Those, yeah, the gold looking pieces are brass security pins. Actually, these pins right here. The problem with, and I knew it was going to happen, they're bigger round than what the ring is, so I had to file them in half. But they still protrude too high, so when I'm smoothing out the ring, I lose all the serrations in them, so they just look shiny. But they are pins from a lock. Yeah, they're brass. No intrinsic financial worth to them, but they are cool. They look pretty. I barely have any tension, Aaron, to be honest with you. If I back it off any, the tension will probably fall out. Rebel, thanks for being here. Good to see you. Thanks for the short story. I think that's incredible. Well done. I was not sure what to expect. Befrogger? Gegger? 007, hello, welcome, buddy. Yeah, it's it looks like I'm strangling it, but I'm really not. I just got one of those death grip looking old man hands. This is, I couldn't give you the pedigree on this gold pea. I bought it used. I just dropped some pins. There we go. I bought it used. It's not an easy lock to pick. After I get into that one, I'm going into this one, which has pins coming in from both sides and the top. Yeah, gold. Japanese locks, they are interesting to say the least. Very well made. The trifecta of funk. You are not kidding. And this one here has 5 gin pins in it, gin spools. So it's not like, yeah, there's not not much room for error in picking this. Oh, we got a little bit of rotation there, and I think I just overset that pen. Yeah, we have a guy by the name of Elroy's Toys in the community who makes, he takes simple locks and makes them more difficult to pick and then sends them to us. I accuse him of putting super glue in locks. I've never been to Japan. I've been to China 5 times. Never been to Japan. My brother was in Japan. He says it smells like balloons in Tokyo, which is a very interesting description of what it's like in Tokyo. And my question was, what color balloons? I'm married to a Chinese girl. I love Chinese girls. I do. I'll tell you what, like, when I do go to China, it's not like I go and hang out where the tourists are. I live in China when I go. It's phenomenal. Very different experience than what most people would have. I like all girls, but Latina's got too much fire for me. I work with a bunch of them, and I love them to death. However, I could not imagine being in a relationship with any of them because they would kick the shit out of me. Mizu. And in Chinese, that would be shui. China is beautiful country. Beautiful. I've been all over in China. The mountains is like the mountains that border Tibet and Sichuan are absolutely bonkers. Texas girls are nuts too. What is Archibald Kenobi and how does one enter the giveaway? Glad you asked. Archibald Kenobi is my Halloween costume for my hand. Long story, but Archibald Kenobi. Hi, my name's Archibald. He just kind of took on his own persona and was well received by the community. So he exists. How you enter the giveaway, you type hashtag Archibald Kenobi. One word. Trump loves China. Loves them. They used to love Trump back before he was president the first time. They backed him so hard. That's probably how he got voted in, honestly. It was under Chinese money. would be my guess. They loved him, and then as soon as he became president, he started talking shit about him. And yeah, I don't think they're pen pals anymore. Trap the Mouse, love the name too. My username, Cheese Grits and NyQuil. The backstory is I used to play, I still do play, Star Wars Galaxies, and many years ago in Star Wars Galaxies, when you were a Jedi, you would be hunted, and there were a lot of players, so we would put up safe houses for the Jedis to go and hide in when the bounty hunters would come for them. And one of them was Smack Diddley's House of Cheese Grits and Hot Lager, which over the years has turned into Cheese Grits and NyQuil. This lock, I'm probably not getting it open tonight, Dan. I am sorry to let you down. I hoping to have had it open 5-10 minutes ago. This is not a easy lock to pick in general, and it's not easy for me. I'm doing something wrong. Yeah, for sure. John, if you're picking locks to get in to something, you clearly don't want it very bad, because the cops will most likely be there to get you. I'm going to keep trying too, is what I'm going to do. No pins on the bottom for this one. Although I will break this one out and show it. I made a challenge lock. Cheese Grits and NyQuil, the Infinity. This is a practice lock that came from Sparrows called the Revolver. I took out all the pins and replaced all the pins with handmade security challenge lock pins, and they have pins coming in from this way, this way, this way, and this way, and as you go around, they come in from the bottom and lodge it up. But this one has pins you got to pick from the bottom. This one has pins that you got to pick from all three sides, not the bottom. But this is a brown belt lock. This is technically be a white belt lock. Although I can't pick this one all the way around. It's difficult to pick. When am I sending out what? The ring? Probably beginning of next week would be my guess. It depends on how long it takes me to go through all the comments. We've got the previous live feed, which was, what, 30, 40 minutes? And now we've got almost an hour on this live feed. So, yeah, so if this goes for any period of time, I could have a bunch of Archibald Kenobis I got to go through. Yep, thanks for entering twice. It will only count once, but that's okay. Make sure you're entered. I appreciate it. Bud Bundy, love the name. This is a Chuck Weiss. This is 3D printed by 44 Delta, who 3D printed the holder back there for my picks. I love the color. I'm a big fan of purple, which is why that ring here glows purple that I'm giving away, because I like purple. I started YouTubing years ago. My channel has changed twice over the years. I play a lot of casino craps, and I was throwing dice on YouTube for a long time. And then I stopped doing that because things in my family took me away from it. And then I came back and I just started picking locks. Yeah, I love Vegas. I actually was there this year. I took $8 grand out of them off the craps table. Vegas is great. Like, Vegas is awesome because it's cheap to go there, because they want you to go there. They know you're there to spend money. They know you're there to gamble. They know they got the edge, so they make it affordable to go. Does it matter which direction you're putting tension? No, actually it doesn't. In a door, like if this was in a door, it would matter. But in the vise, it goes both ways. So it doesn't matter. Some people tension this way. If I had a longer one of these that I could get my big old fat Twinkie stack on, I would probably tension it this way. It does matter when you're picking sometimes which way you're tensioning, because sometimes it just sandwiches the pins better inside the lock. Rich's Toy Box, thank you. Atlanta, Georgia. Hot damn. Welcome. Thanks for being here. I am trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. Not tonight, but I'm trying to make a little dent in my progress there tonight. I am working on getting my 500 subscriber giveaway going, which I can't tell you when that's going to happen because I'm waiting on an artist to finish his job for my giveaway. He's kind enough to donate his art to my giveaway, and Packlock Lock Company was kind enough to give me one of their beautiful brass locks to have the artist paint. And I have purchased an extremely high-end locking core for that lock. And with the help of Logic Wizard and Picksmith, I have rekeyed said lock so that it can be controlled and opened. I do have a thinner tensioner, but I don't want a thinner tensioner in this particular situation because picking with such light tension, I need it to stay in there. If I pull too hard, it's going to pinch so hard that I won't get anywhere, which I'm not getting anywhere anyways. But if I don't keep enough tension on it, this wrench will fall right out. So I do need, yeah, Philadelphia. Thank you. If I don't have like the friction of the tensioner on the keyway, then it just falls out. So, oh, we had some core rotation and now it went back. It might not be a bad thing. I have 3 keys for this lock. I don't need to make a new key. But yeah, I could have a new key made if I get it picked. I do have, actually, this lock, which has no key. And this is an incredibly difficult lock to pick. They're from Australia. This is actually my love affair lock. I am in love with the Australian bi-lock. Really neat mechanism. The keys for these look like this. So basically you're picking 2 lock cylinders at the same time. And I do not have those skills right now. These are considered black belt and higher ranked locks. I am not that good. I'm not this good yet. I can pick open purple belt locks, but only dimples. I cannot pick open pin and tumbler purples yet. And I'm probably not going to worry about it, but I do have a couple here. What do I got? Well, this is also another brown belt lock. This is the same type of cord that's going in the lock that I'm giving away. These keys have a second set down here as well, which rotate the pins. You got two sets of pins in these locks. The cord comes out, and same thing that'll be going on with the lock I give away. And they open using different keys. However, this is a brown belt lock. I've never picked it. Someday I will. Those that have picked it say they're super fun to pick. Yeah, I try to rake everything, but yeah, there's sliders in these. There's sliders in the bi-locks, and there's 12 of them in this. I've got a lot of these bi-locks now at this point. Can't pick any of them. I got one pinned down to a purple belt. Can't pick it. Should be able to pick it. Can't pick it. Somebody did once tell me that picking this lock with bottom of the keyway tension will work for them. We're going to try. Maybe it'll work for me. I don't know. There is a huge difference between bottom and top of the keyway tensioning. I prefer when I'm raking to use bottom keyway tension. Like, I just prefer it. Because there's so much abuse going in and out of the lock that top of the keyway, you kind of knock it out of the keyway. Don't let my ham-fisted overhand picking technique fool you into thinking that I am strangle holding this. I am not. Oh, I dropped all the pins. I'm not applying much tension, and I'm not using much tension. It's just more comfortable for me to hold the pick like that in this situation. A lot of times they bypass red and go straight to black. Spicy Nug is a red belt picker. Sandman's a red belt. I don't think he's gotten his black yet. He was a red last I knew. He might be black at this point now, though. Alberta, thank you. Hockey fan? Picani? Well, I am definitely Zen Space. I appreciate you rooting me on, Aaron. Joey, hello, welcome. All right. Eat my shit, Golpy. Way too difficult right now. Okay, I am getting frustrated with this lock. Let's go back to picking something a little easier. Eric, I am a black belt at picking butt too. That just made my night. Yeah, it's, I don't know, holding it like a prison shank is comfortable. It really is. Similar to interactive multi-keyed multi-lock interactive key. It's a DeGuard 5-pin and pin interactive. You can see the interactive pin there. Gnarly keying. Those are usually TSA locks, airline locks. Where's my pen, my pick? There's a Aaron, are you familiar with Lockjaw Manufacturing? Well, they host lock picking challenges. And those little tiny locks that you slap shims in, there might be one of their most recent challenges is to open 3 locks 9 different ways. So each lock has to be opened 3 unique ways, and you can do it solo or as a group. And people are using shims on all sorts of locks in that challenge. In fact, Swamp Picker used a shim in the shackle on our submission. That is a fun challenge. Like, I wasn't like doing it 9 ways yourself is kind of extreme, because I mean that's just a lot of different ways to open locks. But some people have that kind of rapport. I know Wild Billion did it himself. Eagle Lockpicking did it himself. A few people have. I did not know 9 ways to open a lock. Although at the end of it, I can see how easily one person could do 9 different opens on 3 different locks. Kennard makes some good dimple locks for a good price. You could just buy yourself a 5-pin and pin blue belt Kennard and take a pin out, and now you have a green belt Kennard. Yeah, it's live. Me and Grouchy Lenny and Swamp Picker got approved for our patch. That'll be coming soon. Rusty Spoon got hers. I actually made her a t-shirt and put her patch on her t-shirt. Yeah, safe cracking's a fun situation. G. Keeman knows quite a bit in this chat about that. He helped me get my safe comms operational for picking. I haven't done any work on them. But when I first got my Sparrow safe, I did pick it open. It's an interesting. It's a cool method. I honestly think it's almost easier than picking locks, cracking safes. Obviously within reason. Bank safes are way more difficult than I think it's a Type 2 safe dial that we work on. But I feel like it's when you see how the process works. Obviously, the quality of the safe com comes into play, and all of that stuff too. More tighter tolerances, more attention to manufacturing details on some of them than others. But the way it all works is the same, and it's a cool process. Yeah, the safe. That's the safe lock mapping process. is like you make a physical graph of the internal structure of the safe dial, just by feeling the slop in the dial. That's where you decide where the numbers are. It's a cool process. Truth Advocate 1966. Thanks for being here. Welcome. I would say, I don't think it's gotten hard to crack them. I would say if you're not cracking them constantly, it's like any other skill. Like if you don't pick locks constantly, the skill atrophies pretty quickly. To be honest with you, like it takes a while to get back into the amount of tension you need, and I mean it's not just tension here; it's tension here as well, and how to read the feedback that it's giving you. There's Waffles. Yeah, buddy. Well, you're still here for the giveaway. Type me a hashtag Archibald Kenobi one time. Type it one time. We're still giving it away. My feed dropped on the original feed, so we fired up a second feed. Need a hashtag, Dean. My first, not my first, but one of my first challenge locks came from Waffles Are Better, and I don't remember who sent it to me, but it was a cool lock. It was a really cool lock. I don't remember what it was named. Picker's Journey, maybe? I don't know. There's a few of them. Did you get a chance to see the ring, Waffles? Black Second Zero. How are you, buddy? Well, since we're not getting into this very quickly, I'm going to show it off again because I want people to enter. Like, it's not done. I got about another hour and a half left to go in it, of just sanding and polishing. The little gold chunks, those are security pins. They are serrated pins from here. But because they stick up too high, the serrations have been sanded off, which I figured was going to happen. It is opal. It is opal, and it does glow, which it's beautiful. Let me turn the light off again and show it. I like doing this. It's already glowing. Let's light her up and make her bright. There we go. Yeah, I'm not necessarily a jeweler. I wouldn't call myself a jeweler, but I make inlay rings. I also make these and I put weed in them. I put hallucinogenic mushrooms in them. I put people's cremation remains in them. I put pets' remains in them. They, anything. I made one for Steve Leahy. I put potato chips in there, barbecue Cape Cod potato chips. And the ring looks freaking incredible. Like, it's a cool ring. Yeah, one of my best friends of all time passed away, I don't know, 20 years ago in a car accident, and I made rings for his daughter and his parents, and they're beautiful, beautiful rings. You got a channel, Aaron? Put a link up. We're all about sharing around here. Oh, it's okay. Like, we make funky choices in life that lead to weird consequences sometimes, and that was one of those situations. But I made the ring because his daughter was having a hard time with him being gone, and because she was young when he left her. So I asked them to crack open the urn, and I made rings with him to try and help her. And they all glow a different color to represent their relationship with him. They're beautiful rings. There we go. Thank you, Chuck Soup. Love my moderators. They're the best moderators in Locksport history. Stuck. That's it. Stuck with a question mark. I sent it to Backstabber. That's the one. And you thought it was the one by, because there's another Stuck. You thought it was the one by the other guy. I said, no, it's by Waffles Are Better. Yeah, I think, I'm not sure what makes the glass glow. I don't think it's the same same chemical that I use in these rings, the strontium illuminate, but it might be. Like, I think glass might be too hot to mix it in. I don't know how they make that stuff glow. Archibald Kenobi, you've already been entered twice tonight, Rusty Spoon. Welcome. I'm glad you made it. Believe it or not, Aaron Small, this at one time was my comfort lock. I could pick it open in nothing flat, but I don't pick it anymore, so I'm just trying to feel my way around it. And there's a challenge that Lockjaw has where you pick and gut 3 purple belt ranked locks in 15 minutes or less, and they send you a killer patch that there's only like a handful of people in the world have achieved. And I want it really, really bad, but I just can't get it under the time limit. I picked that one in 11 seconds. I did this one in, I want to say, like 9 seconds at one point. Yeah, the assassin patch is Boss Hog. For sure. You got big cojones once you pull that one. I know Spicy's not in here now, but he does come in here. He's got it. Well, at my rate too, Dean. Like, it's weird. Like, you can sit here and pick these locks like over and over and over and over, and nothing. Like, you get it down in seconds. As soon as you turn on that camera, like, got a whole nother animal in the lock. And then when you do it on a live, like, which is, to my blessing, I don't really care if I fail or not. Like, it's fine with me. People are so worried that, oh, what if you fail? I don't care if I fail. Like, that's a real thing in the lock picking world. Like, you fail. Locks are finicky. No, this lock's brand new. It don't need no lube. The last thing I need is slippery pins. Same with handcuffs. Handcuffs come off like a dream when the camera's not on. I'm trying to remember who it was that was. They were picking and they literally got stuck for like 30 minutes in a set of cuffs, and I'm like, oh, you poor bastard. Who was it? It might have been. No, I don't think it was. Might have been C Stu Do. I don't think it was him though. Might have been. Yeah, I've watched you. Like fight with cuffs before, Dean. Like you guys that pick cuffs, hats off to you. Like that's not only is that like an art form, but and a beneficial skill to have. But like that's real shit. Like if you can't get out of those, you're kind of effed. Yeah, the shackleman. Uh-oh, all the pins just dropped. I heard it as I turned the cord backwards. That's all right. Hand cramps, hand cramps. Slightly larger pick. Maybe that'll help with the hand cramps. Oh, there we go. That's what we're looking for. Pindy. I missed that. I remember that. Rabbi, I'm glad you were able to make it. It's been a great stream. Like the original one was kind of dud now, but it's been a great stream. A lot of people have entered. A lot of hashtag Archibald Kenobis have come across. I would love to see a few more too. Giving away this ring. It'll be done in the next couple of days, and it will be absolutely beautiful. It's beautiful now, and it's not done. And I am giving it away. It is Locksport inspired. It contains security pins from. Actually, that's security pin from American Lock. I might actually have to do a mashup with Elroy's Toys and have him make me some security pins to put into a lock or put into a ring. Since he's the demon breeder himself. Sideways Locksport, welcome. Good to see you. Please, we're giving away a ring tonight. Hashtag Archibald Kenobi. That's what we're talking about. The Lock Jedi himself, Archibald. Thank you very much, Chuck. See, I told you. I got the best moderators in the business. Archibald Kenobi. Archibald can't know me. That's right. George Costanza Kenobi. Jim Norris. Yeah, buddy. How are you? Gonna have to check out. All right, Waffles. Thanks for popping back in. I'm glad you did. I'm glad you were able to get your entry for the ring giveaway in. I am gonna have my work cut out separating all the pins drop, separating out all the things. But we're gonna show it off again. Yeah, I got some work to do still, but it is coming out magically. Let me get a little more light directed on it. There we go. Another hour and a half, and then maybe 20, 30 minutes of polishing. This thing will be magic. Nice, beautiful purple glow. This is going out. Somebody tonight is winning this. We won't know who it is for a day or two, but somebody from this feed or from the previous feed that got cut off, somebody's winning this, and I'm happy to give it away. There's all of this will come out, like everything will be. Yeah, see, there we go. Like it'll all be real nice when it's all said and done. And then the polish on it will absolutely bring it home. Yeah, so I am struggle bussing these harder locks. So we're gonna put them down for a little bit, pick something a little bit easier. Try to get back into it. The funny thing is this is not an easy lock. We all pick it. It's a green belt lock. It's not difficult, but it is not an easy lock. So I might have to go even further back. When you take time away, you pay the piper. That's what happens. You got to pay the piper. There's my tensioner. This one here is 6 pins, 6 security pins. I think 5 of them are security, and but with this particular lock, it's not about the pin count as much as the amount of tension that's in the core. The core is under extreme tension, so you can have it picked and not even know it's picked, which is the killing part on this. Not to mention the volume of zero touch pins that, like, the pin in the front on this particular one is a zero touch. It does not like you to touch it, but it does need to be set or you're not getting anywhere. I've not picked one of these in months. So I can't even feel the pins in it. That's ridiculous. I remember how long this took me to get picked, and then all of a sudden it was a relatively easy pick, and then I put it away. Same with all locks. Like, as soon as you put them away, you are now in danger of forgetting how to pick them. The feel, all of that. You got an American lock with 7 pins. It's probably a blue belt would be my guess. They would probably rank it a blue belt because that's all the pack lock is. That's 7 pins. The 98 Pro. Uh-oh. Finland! Phenomenal. Makers of the Abaloy lock. Welcome. One Mr. Alpaca. This one is 6 pins. Yeah, I've got a couple of your beautiful locks sitting here that I have no hope of getting open anytime soon. I have not managed to figure out how to use this detainer picks yet. But I do have a couple of your beautiful locks here. Oh, come on. There's my zero touch. And please be kind. Happy to have you all here. Thank you. Thanks for popping in. We are trying to get to that beautiful 1,000 magical number. If anybody feels kind enough to toss me a subscription, I am very happy to receive it. If you don't want to, that's also fine. Thanks for being here and participating. We are giving away a ring tonight on this feed. Hold that thought. We're giving away a ring tonight that I built on live feed Sunday night. I'm still working on getting the ring totally finished, but it's pretty well done. I just got to polish and sand it for a while. It does contain security pins in the ring, which lost their serrations because of the finishing process, but that's okay. And it contains blue and white opals. It's beautiful. And it glows purple. I've been trying to open this for like 9 months. What are you talking about? Sometimes these open quick for me. Sometimes they do not. Tonight's going to be one of those times they do not. And you're going to give me grief about it? It's not very nice. I don't stand at the foot of the bed and tell you what you're doing wrong, do I? There we go. And we are open. Thanks for busting my chops. I love getting these open because that spring tension is stupid. But with these, you generally go into a false set. that is pretty notable. Is pretty, like, the full set is pretty notable. And then, you know, you're into it. That's really how you know you got these open. It generally is that full set. All right, now I gotta get the thing back. Come on, turn. Wrong way. There we go. The amount of core tension is ridiculous on these. All right. Wrong hole. Wrong hole. I don't think any hole's wrong. I mean, if you're getting yelled at for being there, it might be, but I'm pretty sure if you're not getting yelled at, you're okay. Okay, go after this guy again, and then we'll work our way back up. None of my American locks close back up right when they are picked open. Once the key's out, like, because the key's out of them, they do weird shit. Nico, what's going on, buddy? Glad you made it. Need a hashtag Archibald Kenobi to get you entered into the ring giveaway. Got no hashtag Archibald, you got no nothing. The when you slap the shackle shut on that lock, it slaps the core back really hard and it rotates, like it over rotates. It's weird. But the key stops it because of the way that bracket is on the outside of it. Come on. There we go. There's one. Is that the one? Nope. That's it. You spelled Kenobi wrong. There's an I at the end of that, my man. Not an E. Actually, I think you're right. I think I'm spelling it wrong now. Brain's working like shit after getting harassed over picking that lock. There we go. We're open. Kenobi. Kenobi. Is there an E at the end of that? Am I totally wrong here? It doesn't matter. I would count it anyways, but I just want as many of them in there as I can. Okay, back to the DeGuard. Tensioner. Let's go with a different tensioner this time. Not that the tensioner is going to matter, but sometimes it does. I don't necessarily like the multi-pick tensioners, but sometimes they are what the doctor ordered. Yeah, it is an E. I am wrong. Overtired, work too much, you know. Yes, it is an I. Thank you, Spoon. Straighten my ass out. When you see the same thing over and over and over, and it comes in 8 different ways, it kind of plays tricks on your head. Yeah, it's easier to have light tension on these tensioners than it is on the Hux like chunky one, but I do like those chunky ones. I do like those chunky ones. Dimple locks, I don't own any dimple rakes, and you're probably not going to rake it open with a standard rake, although I'm not going to say it's impossible, because I've seen McNally slap the shit out of a lock and it opens, so what is the giveaway? I am giving away that ring we built on Sunday night that you keep asking and I keep failing to show you. I love going to that ring when this lock starts giving me a hard time, because it gives me a reason to put the lock down. But give me a minute. I want to fight with the lock for a second. This is amazing how a lock that is your comfort lock becomes difficult to pick when you don't pick it regularly. Yeah, there's a ring right there that I'm giving away. That ring right there that's glowing purple, that's the one. Little purple glow stick, little lightsaber ring. They do make dimple rakes. I do not own any. I would imagine a dimple rake might be okay. These are pin and pins, not standard pins. So there's a little bit more going, and they're spools. But everything is able to be bypassed usually. Well, you can watch me for another 10 minutes and I might get into it. Again, this once at one time was like a 9-second pick for me. Not anymore. Okay. You know who would have had this open in seconds is Eagle Lockpicking. He'd have been in this in no time too. Thanks, Nico. All right. All right, I'm done fighting with this one for tonight. The hand's cramping up. Mr. Nico, here you go. This is what she's looking like. I got an hour and a half to 2 hours of polishing and sanding to do on it still. and then it's good to go. But somebody's went in it tonight. All you got to do is comment hashtag Archibald Kenobi. Spell it any way you want. And it's yours. Yeah, this is exactly why I do not have my assassin patch right now, though, because while I have picked these very quickly on camera, and I have videos of me picking these very quickly on camera, I can't do them over and over and over and over very quickly on camera. There it is, 3 tweaker hog for sure. Bluetooth speaker though, where do you see Bluetooth speaker? I don't have any Bluetooth speakers. Lock picking, glow sticks, no Bluetooth though. No Bluetooth. We got this one from Grouchy Lenny. This one doesn't feel like it's something I'm going to enjoy picking. It's got a lot of spring in that tension in that core as well. Very similar to the American 1100. I've never stuck a pick in this. We're going to try it. Unfortunately, for challenges in belting, you can't use rakes. You have to single pin them. Most locks rake open relatively quickly and easily. Not all though. Daniel, hello, welcome. Wow. Okay. Tensioner. What is going on here? This is a gnarly keyway for a master. I personally like the half diamond. Really depends on the lock. I've never stuck a pick in this lock. This lock has a nutty little keyway that goes the wrong way for me. This would be a lefty's dream. The wording is nasty in here. And it's a master lock, which I think is hilarious. I think this is a green belt lock, which is, I picked a Pro Series for my green belt, much larger than this one. I would imagine this has security pins. I don't know. I've never picked this lock. I've never opened this lock. This was just sent to me recently. I would imagine there's probably spools in here. There's probably serrateds in here. Well, again, like this one I popped open in 11 seconds on camera, 1 pin at a time. The other one was 9 seconds on camera, 1 pin at a time. So, I mean, it really just depends. Like, if you don't pick the lock much, you forget how it works. You forget what you're feeling. Raking is always a much simpler solution, but it's not what I'm trying to do. I don't have anything against it. It's just that's not what I'm trying to do. And this one is very odd. I'm not actually even getting any pen work out of this because of the way this wording goes. I gotta treat it almost like try tension from the bottom in hand. Again, raking might be the answer on this one, but the question is, can I get a rake in there to rake it? We're getting some clicks. Well, raking locks, few years. I can rake locks relatively well, but single pin picking locks, few months. I don't know if this lock would be picked with a rake, and like I don't even know if you can get a rake in there correctly. It's a squirrely keyway, like squirrely keyway. Yeah, like yeah, I don't think this is the lock you're looking to rake. Try city rake. Redbeard, hello. I think I don't know. There were I'm not worried about it. Anthony's welcome to bust chops all he wants. Guys got something to say? Say it. That's fine. I can't get my bottom of the keyway down any further. That's as far as it goes. I do got a 15 thousandths though. We can try. Heard the pins drop though. Something was happening there. Yeah, I'm an LPU member. Yes, Booney. Yeah, I just can't like get into those pins. It's weird keyway. We'll get her figured out someday. I ain't worried about it. Relatively simple key too for a pick. 5 pins. Grouchy, thanks for sending me this thing. What a nightmare. I picked this one for my green belt, which is similar. It's a pain in the ass though. The keyways are very different. Yeah, the keyways are very different in these two locks though. Much wider. They look the same on camera, but this one's wider significantly. This one here is small. That wording. They look very similar, but this one's much more roomy. Wow, we're 1:30 in the morning. Getting late. I'm going to fail on camera for about another 5 minutes with this. And then I'm going to feel better with my Avis, and I'm going to call it a day. I think you might be right on the 15 thousandths though for this. You got a city rake, you got a Bogota, you got a triple peak, you got a double peak, you got a worm rake. Are we at 5 yet? I don't know what those rakes are, but I like to call them Shrek Zipper. Those are fun rakes. Kind of double peak asymmetricals. And you got your half diamonds. They're not rakes, but they're used like rakes. Well, thanks for being here, Arturo. Throw a hashtag Archibald Kenobi in there. Maybe you'll win the ring. No, we're about to call it, Labs. We're about to call it. I'm definitely going to call it on this frickin' Master Pro Series for the night, though. But I will get that on camera at some point. Grouchy sent me that, and it's not making me happy. And yeah. You want your zipping, you want your raking. There you go, Mr. Anthony. There's your rake. $55.40. And on this one here, if you're talking about this one here, if you're going to pick the lock just to be an ass to me, go for it. It is a 6835 Pro Series Master. I hope you get it in a second. Like, nothing make me happier. These tensioners are the Reaper tensioners from Covert Instruments. If you like bottom of the keyway, these are my all like absolute favorite tensioners. They have a slight offset to them that makes them sit a little differently, and they are very, very comfortable. As you can see, they do a little bend in them. And they also work top of the keyway, although I never use these tensioners top of the keyway. Some people swear by these type of tensioners in the top of the keyway. They also have cut in them. I don't know. They seem odd to me in top of the keyway situations. I just told you, 6835. But for bottom of the keyway, they are the cat's pajamas. So many people use these wiper inserts in the top, and I don't understand how. Turo, you have a great night. Take care. Thanks for being here. I wonder how many different rake profiles will open this lock. 1. The funny thing is, I know this profile opened it. Now I can't get it to open with it. Okay, so we'll come back to that one. City rake. Come on, guys. Come on, go in the hole. 2. 3. We don't want to bend that pick because that's what I'm about to do with that one. I'll get one of these Shrek zipper ones. Does it work? I know the McTickler does work in there because it is ticklish. Nightmare, what's going on, buddy? Hashtag Archibald Kenobi, please. Triple rake, does it work? Nope. I'm sure it does, just not as quickly as I would like. So I got 3 rake profiles that tear this thing open. Double peak, which I like to call Bucktooth Sally. The worm, the city rake. And it does zip. Well, I was, yeah, and there's the zip. I was picking numerous different things. I popped this one, a couple of Abises. I fought with the 6835 Master that was sent to me by Grouchy. I fought with the Gold P for a while. I am giving the ring away tonight, though, so hashtag Archibald Kenobi for you if you would like a chance to win it. We'll be doing the drawing this week, and it'll be going out probably the beginning of next week. The Danger Noodle. Love the Danger Noodle. Danger Noodle. Except for now, I can't even get it to go in the lock. There we go. Thanks, Nightmare. I will show the ring off one more time, and then we will call this feed. Let's light up Archibald Kenobi's purple lightsaber. There we go. And I got a ways to go polishing and sanding on this still. But you get the basic idea. Blue and white opals, security pins. Yeah, it's coming out good. It'll be absolutely bonkers when it's done. It's almost there, though. Thank you. But that's what we're giving away. And there will most likely be some more swag that goes with it. I want to say thank you to everybody for popping in. Those of you that participated, even better. Anybody that subbed, thank you so much. Anybody that thumbs me down, thank you so much. Anybody that thumbs me up, thank you so much. Suspects, hashtag Archibald Kenobi if you'd like a chance to win it. It is a size 10, so it will fit most people. And it is almost done. Thanks, Kodiak. I do like building things. Love building rings. So yeah, with that, we're going to throw out a huge yeah, buddy. Thank you, everybody, one more time. Thumb you sideways. And yeah, don't drink and drive, everybody. Love you. Good night.